And
Yeah.
now we will be switching gears to Bachelor in Paradise, of course, another Bachelor Nation franchise. And host Jesse Palmer is promising and teasing some unique twists for season 9. Once again, season 9 starts airing once again on September 28th, and the host says, quote, "There's going to be something really special and unique about this season, something to celebrate. I think all of Bachelor Nation is going to be really, really excited about it. Everybody on the beach will be too. I really cannot wait to see what happens and where this goes." Now, on the flip side, Bachelor in Paradise
Hmm.
bartender Wells Adams also said, quote, "I don't want to spoil things for everybody. I imagine there will be things that people were not expecting to happen, and they will probably be very angry about it. But I'll be fine because I'll
Hmm.
be making drinks in the back and just watching the dumpster fire burn in front of me." End quote. Okay, so it seems like there's going to be some changes clearly this season of Bachelor in Paradise.
Mhm.
And a teased new feature of the
Mhm.
show was revealed in the trailer, which is known as the Truth Box. The details are still very vague, but one of the cast members predicted that it would, quote, "definitely destroy some couples," end quote. Kayla, what do you think of this? What do you think
Okay.
this Truth Box could be?
We tried to kind of speculate what the truth box could be in the past on one of our panels, and I mean, we kind of felt like, okay, maybe it's just I feel like it's just a chance for the contestants to write whatever they want in the box, and honestly, whether or not production actually sticks to what's in the box or they make up something and put it in the box and really manipulate the situation, who knows? But I doubt that it's gonna be something that has, like, real structure, if that makes sense, to, like, how the week will go. I feel like it's just a random thing that they're just kinda, like, placing there for one night to just see what happens, to just cause drama, which is a little, like it's a little frustrating for me. I don't know. Okay, this whole everything that they said in this entire, article, I guess, is just I don't really get what's going on with Bachelor in Paradise. Like, it's gonna upset people and, it's gonna make people angry. I don't wanna be angry when I'm watching the show. I wanna have a good time. Like, I feel like that's one of my problems with Bachelor in Paradise is that sometimes there's just too much the entertainment is too much out of, like, torturing the cast, and I don't think that that's the only way you can make the show interesting. The only way you can make it entertaining and keep the drama going is to just make everything miserable and just make things worse and worse. It's just like that seems to be one of the main ways that they kind of drive production of the show. And I want them to just try a different approach. Like I recently watched Love Island and I felt like the ways that they would manipulate situations were less like heavy-handed and a lot more like thought out. They were things that they actually placed within the structure of how the competition went, if that makes sense. Like I don't know. If there's a twist, of course I'm curious what it is, but I don't want it to be something where it's just like 4 of the women have to go home or I don't know. It's just like they just want to just torture these people all the time, and I'm just like, can they just be on vacation and have a good time in Mexico? Why are y'all always trying to just ruin their whole time? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I don't know. That's my honest opinion on everything, but I still think it, will be a good season either way. We've got Rachel, the whole bachelorette on the beach, dating some of her previous cast of her own season. We've got Blake Moynes back. Like it should be a good season either
Mhm.
way, but I just need them to stop torturing everybody. And that's I rest my case.
And the thing is, with these Bachelor Nation shows, season after season, it gets so repetitive that these producers want to change it
Mhm.
up and just be too extra and do the most and manipulate and
Yeah.
provoke these contestants, where it just kind of gets old and
Mhm.
just an eye roll at this point. And it
Mhm.
seems like past audience members have enjoyed more of the natural drama that just comes about these contestants, which I'm sure is inevitable.
Yeah.
And they're kind of tired of the producer provoked storylines just to trigger people and get a
Yes.
reaction out of them because that's so staged and written and fake. And that is just annoying,
I am
basically.
one of
And
those
Bachelor,
fans.
yes, and Bachelor
They are
Nation is
me. I am
known.
them.
Bachelor Nation is notorious for doing that, very heavily producer driven rhetorics and manipulation and he said, she said, all
Mhm.
this. So I just hope they don't overdo it. I mean, maybe throw in
Yeah.
things here and there, but don't make it be the driving force of the storyline. I feel like that is a very big difference because otherwise you're just going to turn off everybody and overdo it
Mhm.
and just, it's not a good combo. But again, we will have to
Yeah.
stay tuned. And Jesse still had a lot to say about this new season for season 9. He said,
Mhm.
quote, a ton of possibility and opportunity for real love to blossom here on the beach, end quote. And he surprisingly adds he'll promise to marry a couple on the Mexico beach. And I don't know if you guys remember, and if you remember, Kayla, but there is going to be a
Mhm.
wedding. And that was teased
Mhm.
in the season 9 trailer. I don't know how I feel about
Yeah.
this. And supposedly, also, Bachelor in Paradise has better probabilities of the couples working out, a better track record.
Mhm.
So, what do
Mhm.
you think of Jesse also teasing that for this season?
Oh man, whenever they try to bring this marrying thing back around, I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get what they think they're gonna like what they think they're doing with that. Like me as a fan, you as a fan, like, are you excited about that? Like that doesn't make me like, oh my God, they're gonna marry somebody. That makes me be like, you're gonna marry somebody? They've only known each other for 3 weeks. Like how are they gonna get married? So if it's 2 cast members that get married, I'm gonna think it's ridiculous and think it's a joke. Or otherwise, I'm just gonna be like, it's not a contestant on the beach. You're marrying some random couple you're gonna hype it up, you're gonna make it a big deal, and then when you actually show me, oh,
Yep.
it's these 2 random people getting married, I'm gonna be like, this was so like you just completely kind of like
Like
you could not
clickbait.
confuse me, but yes, clickbait, thank you. Yeah, I'm just like, this was so anticlimactic. Yeah, again, I just don't really get what they want out of this whole ploy of, hey guys, we're gonna marry someone on the beach. Like last season, they asked Brandon and Serene, you guys want me to marry you? And of course, Brandon and Serene are like, I mean, we're really in love with each other right now, but no, because I want my family here. I just met her. Like, me getting engaged is already a big ask, okay? Like, now you want me to get married? It's just crazy. And honestly, thank God that they didn't get married because the two broke up and we would have had a bachelor divorce and that would have been horrible. So I don't really understand this like, them trying to get the fans excited over like marrying someone. I just don't get it. I think they just the Bachelor in Paradise, I really want them to just get more creative about adding some like interesting like games or competitions or something to Paradise other than these really weird random like dramatic tools to get us you get what I'm saying to get us excited like I'm just like I don't care about that. I want to watch something
Yeah.
fun and exciting that doesn't really mean anything to me because I know you're not going to actually marry one of these people I'm looking at right now anyway. So stop trying to
No
trick
way.
me, Jesse. You're not going to trick me. I'm tired of it.
Yes, just the endless clickbait and wanting to get reviews up or viewership. It's like, are y'all really
Mhm.
that desperate? But it seems like it. I mean, it is hard because I'm
Yes.
sure I'm not, I can't speak on the viewers that tune into Paradise versus Bachelorette, Bachelor, and possibly Golden
Mm.
Bachelor, but it's interesting to also hear that they have the best track record because I don't know. I'm sure they have more of a different timeline. They know more about each other. Not super certain, but that was really surprising for me to learn because I did not
Yeah.
expect that to happen.
Well, yeah, I
Um,
think the reason why that is because in Paradise, literally all you're doing is spending all day with these people. Like, whereas on Bachelor, you have film days, film times.
I
You spend
see.
more time
Okay.
with your cast of contestants than you do the lead. Whereas on Paradise, you guys wake up, you have breakfast together, you spend all day together, you talk. There's really barely any separation from the person that you're dating. So that's why usually the couples make it longer. So even though it's a shorter amount of film time of like I think maybe 4 weeks,
Mhm.
there's more longevity with these relationships. So it kind of ends up making
Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. It's give or take. You never know.
sometimes. Mhm. Yeah.
Sometimes. But at least there was no divorce, so that's a relief. Um, well,
Thank
Bachelor
God.
in Paradise, you guys premieres September 28th on ABC, so we'll have to stay tuned for all the twists and turns that comes with that season, of course, and that will be season 9.